Yes, good morning again, LaDon. Good morning, Bahamas. It's a great start to your Thursday morning. And of course, as we said earlier, the traffic team is on location. We're at the intersection of Mackey Street and Shirley Street. Again, traffic is flowing nice and smoothly in this area, no major obstructions. And so, of course, if drivers need to utilize this area, they can do so with caution and care. Of course, this morning we're also joined by Inspector Jerron Thompson from the Royal Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division, giving you an initial look at overnight traffic.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Bahamas. Over the past 24-hour period, we had a total of 8 accidents. One involved an accident with injury, where a female driver was traveling west on JFK Drive. When she switched lane, she lost control of her vehicle, and that vehicle overturned. She later complained about pains to the body, along with a male passenger. The injuries at this time is not life-threatening.
Now, Inspector Thompson, this morning, and rather this entire week, we've been talking a lot about roadworks throughout the island. Just yesterday, we identified some roadworks in the area of Rosetta Street. According to the Ministry of Works, they're providing some extra sidewalk assistance for pedestrians. That's on the southern side of Rosetta. But do you have any advice for any other roadworks throughout the island?
Yeah, as I was coming here, I saw some roadworks in the area of the downtown area. That street will take you behind the Straw Market, between the Straw Market and the Hilton Hotel. There's some drainage work being done there. So we want to advise our motorists that once you see roadworks are going on, if you see the obstruction is on your side, we ask you to please give away and allow the vehicle that does not have the obstruction to travel freely. Also, first and foremost, once you see roadworks are going on, please decrease your speed. Decrease your speed because we don't want anyone hurt. We don't want the persons who are performing the roadwork to be hurt because you're driving too fast and too carelessly.
And then you also mentioned some caution for motorists in the Western Bay Street area.
Yes, I noticed on the northern coastal line, there are a lot of sand and debris inside of the streets. We had some sea surge in the past from earlier this week. Especially in the area of Travelers Rest, there's a lot of sand and you have to slow down because you can lose control of your vehicle and find yourself being in a crash. So all those persons who would traverse that area, if you can avoid that area, travel on the JFK Strip. And that comes straight down as far as the Arawaki area, so we on Sandy Pot area. So we want persons to, if you can avoid those areas, and if you must drive in those areas, please drive with caution.
And then finally, I'm taking you guys to science class. This morning we're going to be talking about something that I just learned about. It's called an inductive loop detector. Now what that is, you may approach a traffic light and you would see a marking, normally a square marking, right before that white stop sign or stop line at an intersection. Again, it's a very important device. It's magnetic, so it senses the metal in your vehicle, allowing you to communicate with the traffic light and in essence speeding up a red light to transform to green and increasing the flow of traffic. Also, we want to advise drivers to utilize these sort of devices as they traverse the streets.
Yes, the device that you're speaking just at the stop. So we want to advise motorists to please pull up to the stop bar because like you said, these devices assist with the traffic flow. As you can see right now on Mackey Street, there's not much traffic. So once the sensor recognizes that, it allows the Shirley Street, persons traveling west on Shirley Street, to have a longer traffic flow, a longer green light. So these devices are very important, and you ought to pull up to the stop bar in order to engage those devices.
And an important reminder to motorists as well, these devices aren't just for daytime. If you happen to be driving late at night, some emergency personnel at this time, of course, they're still there to be utilized.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
All right, and so of course that would prevent any late night accidents for persons hoping to run a red light and speeding to get to their destination. But of course, that has been your initial look at your morning traffic right here in the Morning Edition. For the Morning News Report, Lloyd Allen, ZNS Network News.